Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Had some technical difficulties in the last attempt to put this up. I'm going to talk about the Eternals and how, surprisingly, the show media is not all on board and giving this good marks across the board. It's a little starting to change a little bit, but some of them aren't on board, and I'm going to start by sharing this article with Forbes magazine. It says the Eternals always seemed like a bit of a risk, as even with an A-list cast, they weren't exactly the most exciting or interesting characters to adapt into a film for the MCU. I put up a couple months ago or so a video about the I called the MC bore or snore that I thought that this talking about all the movies that were coming out in this phase of the Marvel universe, and this is probably one that people weren't going to be have much interest in because the characters aren't that well known. And so, granted, it's a high bar. Most Marvel films review relatively well compared to the general slate of the industry, and higher than DC usually, but the Eternals is on the very, very low end of the spectrum. As right now, with the early reviews in, with 41 reviews, it's sitting at 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fine for a normal film, very low for an MCU film. That makes it the third lowest MCU film of all time out of 26 total. And generally speaking, the more reviews that come in, the further these kinds of scores tend to drop. Here is the list as it stands right now, which does indeed consider The Incredible Hulk an MCU film despite the casting switch later. In reverse order, the bottom 10. You have Thor The Dark World, 66%. The Incredible Hulk, 67%. Eternals at 71%. Iron Man 2, 72%. Avengers Age of Ultron, 76%. Thor, 77%. Iron Man 3, 79%. Black Widow, 79%. Captain Marvel, 79%. And Captain America, the first Avenger, 80%. And they have an update since it was first published. A few more reviews have come in, and it has risen to 75%, making it the fourth worst now. Update 2, and now it's back to 72%, tied with Iron Man 2. So, the Eternals is a strange case given the talent involved, and Oscar-winning director Chloe, whatever, at the helm. But something just seems off with it, according to most critics. A common complaint is that it seems like it's doing a bad impression of an early DC EU film, and that it has too many no-name heroes stacked in the one offering. I'm reminded a bit of the last time Marvel tried to do something in the MCU with a large cosmic family, the Inhumans, the short-lived TV series that is without question the worst thing the MCU has ever produced. Eternals certainly seems like it's miles above that, but that doesn't lie. It's a very low-ranked film at the moment compared to the rest of the Marvel slate. It has the potential to go up or down the list as more reviews come in. And just my thought here, it'll probably go up a bit because, like I said, I think Disney will put out the pressure to have some more positive reviews. So I think it's going to go up from what it is now. Uh, um, but yeah, I'll certainly see it as I see every MCU film, but if something looked off about this offering to you, you're not alone. Things will probably get back to normal. With the next two MCU films, Spider Man and Doctor Strange, proven successes, and this may just be a blip in the grand timeline. And I'll agree with that last line there with Spider Man and Doctor Strange. I think that they will probably have better um, viewing figures and reviews than this has. And right now, like I think over on let me see if I can find it here. Well, I can't find it, but it's getting so on Rotten Tomatoes right now with the uh, critics with over there. It's like I said, it's in the high 70s or so right now, but I guess that would be a little better than average. But which I'm kind of surprised because normally I would think they'd be showing full wide for that. I would think it'd be in like the high 80s or so right now. So it is a bit of a surprise that it's as low as it is. And most people aren't familiar with these characters. And from what I've heard from just what's out there, boring seems to be the word that describes what people are thinking of this one right now. But we'll see what happens going forward. I think it'll pick up a bit in popularity, but like I said earlier in my review of the total Phase 4, that I didn't think this one would probably do that well. And I still hold by that, and I'm more interested to see what happens with the Doctor Strange movie and the Spider-Man movie. So, if thanks everybody who may have tuned in for this. I'm working on a Red Dwarf Promised Land video. Hopefully, I'll have that out in the next day or two. It's a lot of work. I know it's old stuff, but it's new to me because I just recently got it, and really interested to put out my thoughts on that too. So thanks again for stopping by. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you in the next one.